those reach their destination whose dreams have life in them. Wings don't determine the flight, it's the that makes you soar. Good afternoon and namaste, everyone. I, Sonali Chauhan, faculty at MIMT, welcomes you to the day one of Deeksharambh 2020 orientation program for MBA++. Deeksharambh is not just a beginning of a course, it's the awakening of purpose, start of a journey where knowledge shapes the and learning becomes a way of life. At the very outset, I wish to congratulate to be the part of the most prestigious institutes for the program you have chosen. We are thrilled to have you partnering with us to participate in an exciting educational journey of self-discovery and learning. You will find unlimited opportunities to enjoy the campus life by exploring and engaging together. On that note, I'm delighted to welcome you on the behalf of the entire team of Mangalmay to the Institute and embrace the new phase of life with confidence, positivity, and enthusiasm. So, brave explorers of the new batch of 2025, may the forthcoming years take you on the remarkable journey of discovery that begins now. Congratulations and welcome once again, MBA Plus Plus Batch 2025-27. Let's have a huge round of applause for our new batch. I extend my heartfelt welcome to the visionary management of Mangalway Institute of Management and Technology. Firstly, I would like to welcome Dr. Atul Mangal, Chairman MGI in absentia. Dr. Ayush Mangal, Vice Chairman MGI, sir is today with us. Along with him, we have Dr. Prerna Mangal, Executive Director MGI. Our esteemed corporate speakers, distinguished guests for today, Mr. Anil Pathak, Managing Director, Vast Data, Mr. Sandeep Sinha, Head of Strategic Innovative Q-Wall Technologies, and Ms. Mandeep Kaur Sangatpuri, Associate Director, Corporate Services, KPMG. I would also like to welcome the other dignitaries with us, Dr. Ruchika Gupta, Director MIMT, Dr. Ajay Pratap Singh, Director IQSC, Mr. Amit Srivastav, Director Admissions and Marketing, MGI, Dr. Meenakshi Sharma, Dean MIMT, and Dr. Richa Sharma, HOD MBA, and other dignitaries, faculty members, parents, and dearest students. Your presence is indispensable to us. Light is the symbol of brightness and prosperity. As the sunlight expels the darkness of mind, similarly, the blessing springs in our life prosperity and happiness. And to make this day a positive and a blessed one, let us invoke Almighty Goddess Saraswati by kindling the lamp of knowledge and wisdom. For seeking the choicest blessings, and for the same, may the power bless us all. And to do the honors, I request all the admirable dignitaries, distinguished guests, directors, and deans to kindly please join us for Saraswati Vanna and lamp lighting. I request all the dignitaries and distinguished guests to kindly take their respective seats at the dais. The beautiful hymns of Saraswati Ji has changed the aura of this hall, and I hope we all can sense the positive vibes that the hall is filled with. Today is a special day. To accomplish the great things, we must not only act, also dream, not only plan, but also believe. On that note, in Indian tradition, the Tulsi sapling holds a special place as the symbol of purity, prosperity, and growth. It represents our respect for those who inspire and nurture us. Now is the time that we formally welcome our esteemed guests and dignitaries. And for that, I request Dr. Ayush Mangal, Honorable Vice Chairman, Sir, to present a Tulsi sapling to Mr. Anay Pathak. Let's have a huge round of applause for Sir. Thank you so much, sir. Now, I request Dr. Prerna Mangal, Executive Director, MGI, to present a Tulsi sapling to Mr. Sandeep Sinha. Let's have a huge round of applause for sir. Can we have a huge round of applause? Thank you so much, sir. Now, moving forward, I request Dr. Ruchika Gupta, Director, MIMT, to present a Tulsi sapling to Ms. Mandeep Kaur. Let's have a huge round of applause for her. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now, I request Dr. Ajay Pratap Singh, Director, IQAC, to present a Tulsi sapling to Honorable Vice Chairman, Sir, Dr. Ayush Mangal. Let's have a huge round of applause for Sir. Now, I request Dr. Meenakshi Sharma, Dean MIMT, to present a Tulsi sapling to Dr. Prerna Mangal, Executive Director, MGI. Let's have a huge round of applause for her. I now request Dr. Richa Sharma, HOD MBA, to present a Tulsi sapling to Mr. Amit Srivastava, Director Admissions, Marketing, MGI. Let's have a huge round of applause for Sir. Thank you so much, sir. I now request Dr. Varun sir to present a Tulsi sapling to Dr. Ruchika Gupta, Director MIMT. Let's have a huge round of applause for ma'am as well. Thank you so much, everyone. And once again, I welcome all the dignitaries on the dais. Mangalmay Institute of Management and Technology. I take this opportunity to introduce the institute to all of you. A-grade, premier NAC accredited institution established in the year 2002 with a prime focus on innovation, excellence, and nurturing the global leaders for a sustainable future. This accreditation signifies our commitment to the excellence in education and overall development. showcasing its dedication to provide the top-notch education and fostering the holistic growth among students. It serves as a validation for the institution's relentless pursuits for academic excellence and continuous improvement. We incorporate knowledge, industry experience, research, and international exposure to offer the comprehensive education program to our students. The MBA Plus Plus program offered to the students is an exclusive program that aims at accelerating their careers by providing a solid foundation for budding managers with broad exposure. The student will get the opportunity to master any two fields of study. The comprehensive program includes workshops, training, live projects, and certifications from various Indian and global content. The strategy is designed under the knowledge skill attitude, that is KSA framework, for climbing the professional ladder. The IIM Bangalore certification, Cambridge certification, and Harvard certification, and ISM certification is some of the certifications that we provide is offered also in the collaborations with Times of India and KPMG. Moving forward, I take this opportunity to introduce our management members. In the dynamic educational landscape of MGI, Dr. Atul Mangal, Chairman MGI, stands as the beacon of the genuine leadership, epitomizing the unwavering commitment to creating a positive environment for both the team and the students. With a wealth of experience, his guidance has been the instrumental in shaping the institute's trajectory. Accompanying him is Vice Chairman Dr. Ayush Mangal, a self-made man having the dynamic leader infusing a youthful vision into MGI. His inclusive leadership style aims to empower the students for real-life success, fostering a generation of tech-savvy and competent leaders. Complementing this leadership duo is Dr. Prerna Mangal, the Executive Director of MGI. Her visionary approach focuses on nurturing an institute that encourages creativity, forward thinking, and a passion for learning that it creates the growth and learning among the students, emphasizing on contributing to the institute's holistic development. Together, this leadership at MGI embodies the commitment to excellence, innovation, and holistic development of aspiring professionals. Now, I request Dr. Prerna Mangal, Executive Director, to kindly come forward and say a few words for our new batch of MBA++. Over to you, ma'am. Let's have a huge round of applause for her.
A wonderful morning to one and all. Induction is the first step in transforming aspiring minds into the future managers and leaders. It is my distinct honor to welcome you all to the orientation program of MBA++ course. Today marks the beginning of a significant journey, one that promises to shape your future and mold you into managers and leaders of tomorrow. In MIMT and A-grade NAC Institute, we believe in the synergy of academic rigor and practical wisdom. Our distinguished faculty members, comprising seasoned academics and industry experts, is dedicated to cultivate a learning environment that fosters critical thinking, strategic decision-making, and innovative problem-solving. Our campus boasts cutting-edge facilities, including technologically advanced classrooms and well-equipped library and collaborative spaces designed to inspire creativity and collaboration. Our MBA++ program is designed not just to impart knowledge, but also to inspire innovation, critical thinking, and strategic decision-making. Here, you will be challenged to push your boundaries, to think creatively, and to develop a global perspective on business and management. We have assembled a team of distinguished faculty members, each an expert in their field, who are committed to provide you with the best possible education and mentorship. Our curriculum is rigorous and dynamic, incorporating real-world scenarios, case studies, interactive learning techniques to ensure that we are well prepared to tackle the multifaceted challenges of the world. As you embark on this journey, I encourage you to embrace each opportunity to learn with your peers and to actively engage in all that program has to offer to you all. Remember, the experiences you gain here, the relationships you build here, and the knowledge you acquire here is the foundation of your future success. Welcome to the beginning of a transformative journey together. Let us strive for excellence and make an impacting last in the world of business. Your future commences here. Thank you once again.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your valuable words. Now, moving forward, it gives me immense pleasure to introduce you to Dr. Ruchika Gupta, Director, MIMT. Professor Dr. Ruchika Gupta is a distinguished academician working as a director at MIMT with an impressive academic experience of over 2 decades. She has excelled in various roles as a teacher, trainer, mentor, and administrator. She has presented and published more than 100 research papers in the renowned national and international conferences and journals. Her work has received wide recognition, resulting in the grant of 37 copyrights and 6 patents. Moreover, she has authored multiple case studies, books, and special issues of journal with renowned publishers. She actively serves as an editor, reviewer, and the advisory board member of several index journals. Her remarkable achievements have garnered her numerous accolades, including the Women Empowerment Award, Rashtra Shakti Shiromani Samman, and the distinguished title as the Best Professor. She is also a certified trainer, judge for the Social Innovation Generation from the program of Montreal, Canada. Now, I would like to request ma'am to kindly come forward and address the new students. Let's have a huge round of applause for Dr. Ruchika Gupta, Director, MIMT.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mali, for this introduction. A very good morning to Honorable Chairman, sir, Vice Chairman, sir, Executive Director, ma'am, distinguished guests, my fellow colleagues, faculty members, and our dear MBA students. A very good morning and a heartfelt welcome to all of you on the orientation day of our prestigious MBA program at Makarna Institute of Management and Technology. So today is not just the start of an academic journey, as mentioned by our Executive Director, ma'am. It's the beginning of a transformation. You are stepping into a world of possibilities where your knowledge, your skills, and your dreams will shape the future. As Eleanor Roosevelt beautifully said, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. And moving further, echoing this thought, our very honorable Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam reminds us कि सपने वो नहीं होते जो हम सोते वक्त देखते हैं, सपने वो हैं जो हमें सोने नहीं देते. They said dreams are not what you see in sleep, dreams are those that won't let you sleep. So that's the beauty of your dreams. So do dream. Our MBA program will give you wings. It is more than just a curriculum. It is a journey that prepares you for the challenges of the real business world. Through our value-added courses, corporate interactions, and mentorship from the industry leaders, you'll gain the tools needed to thrive in today's dynamic business landscape that we call the VUCA world. Today we are very excited to start your journey with an exceptional session featuring distinguished guests from the industry who brings a wealth of experience and expertise.
Involving John Yates. His contributions have been widely recognized. He has been awarded the Influencer of the Year title for the 2 consecutive years, 2002 and 2008. Honored as the India's most trusted title for his thought leaders and commitment to academia. And the most recently, he was inducted into the DPS Hall of Fame, acknowledging his stellar work over 7 years with the Dell Data Protection business. He also holds multiple industry certifications and his name resonates not just boardrooms, conferences, but also the classrooms, where he continues to inspire, educate, and influence. Please join me in welcoming a true industry titan, a leader, and a bridge between the today's innovation and tomorrow's talent, Mr. Anil Patil.
Thank you, ma'am, for the warm introduction. Thank you, Mangal Group, for inviting me. Next 15 minutes, there will be few key takeaways from me in the end. First of all, how's the Josh? I like it. कितने लोग यहाँ से हैं, कितने लोग बाहर से हैं? So, coming from outside Delhi NCR, okay, and from Delhi NCR. Okay. So, widely people coming from outside Delhi NCR. Because when I go into such orientation, right, it reminds me of me coming from Kanpur. So I'm born and raised in Kanpur. Still a true Kanpuria, as I say, right? Small town boy remains a small town only, right? आप Delhi जाओ या London जाओ, doesn't matter. In the end, what I'm trying to say is, it doesn't matter from where you are, right? It matters is how you take your journey in your professional career, right? So, 2002 is where I did my BTech, passed out in 2006, right? And first day, my BTech was in Ghaziabad, right? So, similarly, I was attending an orientation program. 2002, I don't think so. It was so much of industry related on day one. It was more internal, but you are lucky to have a lot of esteemed speakers, right, which can talk about industry academia and how we're trying to bridge the gap, right? Now, coming from a tech background, I would not go more on that side of it, but also I'll talk about some features which is needed for you in your journey, right? So, on technology side, how many of you are from technology side of things, right? One, anyone else? Two, three. Okay. The reason I asked technology side because when it comes to MBA, right, there is also a mix of business and tech in nature. A lot of time people would talk about artificial intelligence, what's happening, what will happen, and so on, right? So, digital transformation for that matter, right? So, you always have to give it a thought on how things are shaping up, right? Why digital transformation now? Why things are digitally connected now? Or why artificial intelligence now? Because AI was, I think, born somewhere in 1955. Any reason, anyone, why it is so important or in limelight now? Any reasons? I'll keep it interactive so that it is also good for you, right? So, क्या वजह है जिसकी वजह से आजकल हम ज़्यादा डिजिटल ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन, डिजिटल वर्ल्ड की बात करते हैं rather than 10 years back or 20 years back, whatever. Any thoughts? Feel free to chime in if you have. कुछ है आपस में बात कर रहे हो आप लोग, but so again, connected world की जब हम बात करते हैं, so you for what is artificial intelligence, you need to drive something meaningful out of data, right? Now probably I don't want to tell my age, but floppy disk कितने लोग जानते हैं? Floppy disk होती थी एक ज़माने में. So when it comes to floppy drive, अगर उस पे AI चलाने जाएंगे, then it is difficult because it can hold few MBs of data, right? After floppy came CD drives. CD drives देखिए किसी ने CD drive, CD आज तो लैपटॉप में आता भी नहीं है, वो player में आता है. Video cassette tapes, cassette player, Walkman. So all of that was there always, right? But it was not making sense. The economy was not making sense to process the data on those devices. And then came the 1 terabyte, 5 terabyte drives and SSDs and all flash of the world. आजकल आप 5 terabyte SSD buy कर सकते हो at a very corner price. The reason for doing a digital transformation or reason to do AI now is because now the cost of processing has gone down, whereas data is ever growing, right? We all generate few GBs of data every day, right? And this is where artificial intelligence is taking a lot of traction, right? Now, when it comes to AI, it was always there, right? AR, VR, robotics, all of that was always part of artificial intelligence. Then came the chat GPT moment of AI, right? सबको पता चला ये chat GPT कुछ है. Suddenly, everyone got into Gen AI side of it because that chat GPT movement gave a lot of traction to it. And then now we are looking at using AI for enterprise things and so on, right? But the common question मेरे को आता है कि will AI take away my job? Is it hampering my job? The answer is no, right? AI will always complement human because What you do, probably AI cannot do. AI is there to do repetitive work, which probably you would train. But again, it has to be trained by you. So in the end, whatever you are trying to search in chat GPT, अगर आपने messaging या आपने जब search सही नहीं की, the result will also be wrong. Right? So the way we always talk about training and then the way we inference, the intent is if I'm able to put in the right prompt, and that's prompt engineering itself, right? So never ever think about any technology coming in and taking away jobs. It will always complement. And when I say complement, it can give you 4 hours or 5 hours to think different. I mean, strategically, you can think about what you want to do in career, right? If you want to probably achieve a role, if you want to have a goal around becoming an entrepreneur or starting your own venture or whatever, right? That that AI part of it gives you some time, basically, to think about it. But it will not be able to take away jobs at all right point in time, right? That is certain. Still at 3% of natural intelligence which we all have, right? So don't even worry about anything. But in the entire journey, what you have to worry about is uh, one is what your professors are teaching, right? Because in the end, ChatGPT and Perplexity can be far more challenging, but don't never ever challenge your professor. The reason I'm telling you is experience is totally different than what is coming from technologies, right? So learn from professors, and then if you want to gain on top of it, please use those tools to learn further, right? But when you try to challenge, the experience is not there with these tools when it comes to real world, right? Three things which I am probably giving it to you, if you can take it as a key takeaway, is your attitude, right? Your attitude will matter a lot in these 2 years and after. Now, coming to attitude, uh, a lot of time you are very rigid on what we want to do, right? Be flexible. Don't be very rigid. The resiliency in you, right? When you go for a job or when you work on a project or whatever, right? Be flexible and try to be a team player. And when you go for a job, even don't go by the job description. Because sometimes, and I have like three of my friends, colleagues, relatives, got placed in ICICI Bank, uh, X Bank, not naming the bank, right? And a banking profile will be like you get into a bank, done MBA plus and like finance guy. First day you cold calling कर रहा है credit card के लिए. Now, here comes resilience. Don't expect that first day you'll be given a cabin of a general manager, X bank, and you'll be sitting in a cabin. And that is where it is always important to learn from what you are doing, right? So the cold calling gives you an experience of interacting with customers. Credit card के लिए आप phone करोगे, बात करोगे. That experience will count towards where you want to be. Obviously, in the end, everyone wants that cabin. But cabin के बाद अलग problem आती है that I'll not tell. But again, when you are in class 12th, you will see जिंदगी मंगलमय हो जाएगी. And then 12th के बाद, BTech के बाद मंगलमय हो जाएगी. But what I'm trying to say is that even if you get that cabin, nothing is simple, right? The intent is to be flexible and your attitude matters a lot. In the end, if you are ready to take the challenges, ready to take the job beyond job description, it matters a lot. Because if you are like doing two work or three things which are not there in your job description, that basically tells you that you are adaptable. You can adapt to situation easily, and that's where I would like your attitude to be very positive. Not even now going forward, because that goes a long way, and I think it has helped me a lot, right? Other is aptitude. Now, when it comes to aptitude, you will learn a lot of things here. But in aptitude, you also have to look at how you can be different from others. And that is where building your own brand comes into the picture. Right? So, आप सबका एक brand होना चाहिए. Now, every person's brand will be different from the other person because that person could have done something different from the other person. Can be technology, can be extra certification, can be extra project, can be extra industrial training, can be a live startup idea, right? So you should have your own brand because when we look at individual, right, we have like huge pressure when we go to a campus to hire people. But in the end, we also look at what brand they are carrying. In the end, what is unique in them, so that we can take it and then company would teach you whatever it is when it comes to job profile, right? So your aptitude and brand building will take you a long way. Now, for brand building, there's one professional channel, LinkedIn, right? LinkedIn basically people will post a lot of things. But what I'm trying to also say is whatever you want to do, in your mind, look at those things and try to see if you can do something other than the curriculum which is offered. Because curriculum तो आपको जो पढ़ाया जा रहा है वो पढ़ना ही है, and as I said, right, with professors you would do a lot of debate, group discussion, and so on. Last but not the least is ability to learn, right? So attitude, aptitude, and ability to learn. Now coming to ability to learn, I think sir said about Instagram, Facebook. मैं भी check कर रहा था कुछ average 6 घंटे है मेरा, right? So doesn't matter, okay? मेरे 6 घंटे वैसे 2.5 hours have gone into Instagram, looking into Google web page and learning a video. So जो आपको पसंद है ना, आपको रील्स पसंद है ना, आप एक बिजनेस चैनल की रील्स को देखिए, आप एक फाइनेंशियल केस स्टडी की रील्स को देखिए, whatever platform you like, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, whatever you do as social is fine. कितने likes आए, रील बहुत अच्छी है, whatever, right? But then जब आप उस चैनल पे जाओगे, you will also see कि यार इस बिजनेस चैनल में, Harvard business channel or for that matter Google channel or Microsoft channel has posted a very interesting video on how it can be applied. उसको भी आप साथ में देखिए. So I just wanted to give you ability to learn. 15 minutes Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, I don't mind. 15 minutes of learning every day. तो 15 मिनट अगर आप दे रहे हैं, then it will help you in creating a brand. So I'm tying it to creating a brand basically because you love social platforms, and I don't want you to open books or PDF or white paper. Be on that social platform, but do something useful because social platform पे there is a lot of information which is on business side as well. Interesting videos, case studies, business problems, solutions to it, techno-commercial things, and you should have the right channels and just follow them, right? एक बार follow करोगे तो आप एक रील आएगी and then उसके बाद एक रील वो भी आएगी जहाँ पे कुछ काम का कंटेंट आप उस चैनल से ले सकते हो, right? So in the end, please be sure that you are learning because your ability to learn will take you a long way, right? And in the end, if you are giving 15 minutes, that will become a passion, right? धीरे धीरे आपको इंटरेस्ट होने लगेगा, आप जर्नल भी देखने लगोगे, व्हाइट पेपर भी देखने लगोगे. But start with whatever you are comfortable with. So attitude and ability to learn will take you much longer in your career. And I think sir also mentioned about goal, right? So always have a goal. Always target for a goal. But don't be rigid about your goal. मतलब मेरे को तो वही करना है, मैं ये नहीं करूँगा. Don't be rigid. Be flexible. And that is where, if you are flexible, ultimately you will reach your goal because that's your end goal, right? But as I said, अगर मेरा goal केबिन है, तो day 1 पे ना केबिन मिलेगा, तो 10 साल बाद केबिन मिलेगा, और जब केबिन मिलेगा तो बोलोगे यार केबिन क्यों नहीं किया? So that is totally how you adapt. And when you adapt, so when you have a goal, be very flexible on what you are trying to learn because in the end, your attitude will take you longer. The company will recognize you that you are very flexible. You are not rigid. You are not saying, "मैं ये नहीं कर रहा, सर ये मेरा resignation letter है, I'm going." Don't do that, right? I see a lot of this happening. Okay, with your generation, I see a lot. People don't want to like छोटी चीजों में tension है, मैं resign कर देता हूँ, we'll see क्या करना है. You can do that, right? Obviously, you got a job, you resign, you will find another one. But then, in the end, you will realize this will not help a longer way. If you are more resilient, if you are more adaptable, I think आप ज़्यादा grow करोगे ज़िंदगी में than probably being resilient. So I'll end it here. I hope we will continue to interact in this journey. So all the best to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for this insightful words that you have shared. And very important, the key takeaways, I think it will be more easy for you to be flexible. So, sir talked about attitude, aptitude, and the ability to learn. So, ability to learn should never stop. Thank you so much, sir, for this insightful session. Now, moving forward, we are elated to have with us Mr. Sandeep Sinha, Head of Strategic Initiative, QVolve Technologies. Mr. Sandeep Sinha is a seasoned entrepreneur and expert in business communication and professional etiquettes. With over 22 years of global experience across education, business strategy, and immersive learning technologies, an MBA graduate from Canterbury Christ Church University, UK, and a certified career counselor from UCLA. He has mentored over 1,000 students and professionals in international career planning, higher education pathways, and corporate soft skills. Known for his engaging and practical approach, Mr. Sandeep brings deep insights into the effective communication, presentation skills, and workplace professionalism, empowering the learners to thrive in the both academic and professional environments. Currently serving as the head of strategies and initiatives at QBall Technologies, Mr. Sandeep leads the integration of AR, VR, MR solutions into management education, focusing on simulation driven pedagogy and digital transformation for organizational growth. He has held strategic roles and forged the collaborations with the renowned global institutions, including NASA, CERN, Middlesex University, Kent University, Christchurch University, Thomas Cook, and his work bridge the cutting edge, impressive technology with experiential learning model to advance faculty development and student engagement. Mr. Sandeep's expertise lies in the blending academic insights with the real world innovation, camping the future of education through the impactful and forward thinking pedagogy. I now request Sir to kindly come forward and take the command. Let's have a huge round of applause for Mr. Sandeep Singh.
Hi everyone, good morning. I think it's good afternoon. Okay, good morning and good afternoon. Sure. Energies are very low, man. The first day of your MBA, parents, I can understand students. सर एक चीज बोलती हाउस द जोश मुझे बहुत कम लगा honestly. So again, let's try and take it to the top. Good afternoon, everyone. One more. Good afternoon. Okay, guys. So I just want to story and nothing else. Okay. Hi. So I'm Deeksharambh. She's already said a lot of things about me. Thank you so much. Thank you, management of coming here, for calling me here. Thank you all the parents and students who are here and engaging with us. The best part about engaging with students, जब आप लोग दूसरे शहर में आ रहे हैं पढ़ने के लिए and you are getting into the second role of your life, which is the next part. इसके बाद से आपकी career journey शुरू हो जाती है जहाँ पे आप probably will start working, right? I have one question, very quick one. Any one of you, after your grads, have any one of you worked? You have a work experience, like internship करी हो एक आध साल की? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 9. Did I count you? Count you? Did I? 9? Okay. There was a reason I asked you this. Because by the time you will finish your education, like say another 2 years or so, this global world of work is changing very rapidly. My fellow speakers have already mentioned about AI, about the changing dynamism of the entire industry. मैं कुछ नया नहीं बोल पाऊंगा because मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि हम लोग उसी मुद्दे पे बार-बार बात कर रहे हैं. Where I think the key words is to learning and unlearning. अभी तक आपने अपनी ग्रेजुएशन में बहुत लर्न करा, राइट? आपने अपनी बीकॉम किया है या फिर बीटेक किया है, जो भी स्टडीज कर रहे हैं. Now you're going to an MBA to the master's level. That is also something extra skills, right? In next 2 years, by the time you will finish your degree and you go out to the market, trust me, whatever you've learned, you'll probably be thinking कि हम कुछ और भी करना है, right? One question again. In last 30 days, किसने ChatGPT use किया? Last 30 days. Fantastic. Is it for work? Anybody use it for some romantic quotes or something like that? वो भी बहुत अच्छा लगता है. Right? ChatGPT use करा? Do you feel any guilt? Good. Because now what will happen as you move forward, as you get into more global careers and you go to jobs, your bosses will be requiring you to work with these AI tools. Right? They will be asking you, I want this work because what is happening, and this thing cut down your work time, right? But the only thing you have to also manage is that you cannot stop your critical thinking along the way. You just have to do it, right? And we were having a very good discussion before this whole event was about to start. So, keeping that in mind, आपको अपनी skills को बहुत elevate करना है along with your MBA which is going on, which is being taught to you by your faculty members, the curriculum you are following, right? So वो certification सिर्फ BTech या MTech के program वालों के लिए नहीं है अब. MBA is rapidly changing. It's now management plus information technology together, coming in hand in hand, right? क्या आप लोग ready हो उन चीजों के लिए? अपने आप से बात करो इस चीज को लेकर. When you go to the back and tomorrow you come back for your session or for your classes, think of it. What all tools are there? What all you need to add to your own armory? ठीक है, अपने CV को कैसे strong करना है, अपने skill sets को कैसे strong करना है. Because the companies will definitely absorb you. That's not a problem. Because you will have your degrees and all. But will you be able to survive there? That is the main question. You can actually see what is all happening, right? There are a lot of jobs, RE and JRE, there are a lot of people being asked to leave. It's not because of AI is taking their jobs, just because they are being very rigid कि हमको तो यही आता है और हमने ये करना है. आपको अपने आप को तैयार करना है AI टूल्स के साथ काम करने के लिए. इसलिए अपने स्किल सेट्स पे काम करिए, अपने स्किल सेट्स पे इवॉल्व करिए. बहुत सारे अच्छे ऐप्स हैं, देयर आर लॉट ऑफ प्लेटफॉर्म्स फ्रॉम वेयर यू कैन डू स्किलिंग प्रोग्राम्स. कोर्सेरा है, इंडियन ऐप है, स्वयं है. आप यहाँ से अपने रेलेवेंट स्किल सेट्स के सर्टिफिकेशंस कोर्सेज अलोंग विद योर MBA ये आपको करने हैं. और ये आपको खुद करने हैं, आपको यूनिवर्सिटी आपको सपोर्ट कर रही है आपके MBA के लिए. बट फॉर यू टू बी अ प्लेयर in a long player in a environment where it's dynamically changing और बहुत fast evolving है, because 2030 तक जो present core skill sets हैं वो change हो जाएंगे around 33%, right? This is a WEF thing, World Economic Forum report of 2025 का. So 2030 तक ये market बहुत change हो जाएगा. आपने अपने आप को बहुत ज़्यादा evolve करना है. आप दूसरे शहर से अगर यहाँ पे आए हैं because you are coming to Delhi NCR, because आपको यह पता है कि यहाँ पे exposure ज़्यादा है, right? You have better opportunities in companies in Gurgaon or Noida. You will have a better option of placements. अपने आप को उतना ready कर लीजिए कि when company comes and places you, you've done in first round, and then when you're there, you are just going above, you are rising. ऐसा नहीं है कि 6 महीने के बाद आपको लगे कि सर कह रहे थे कि थोड़ा रिजिट सेट हो जाता है, हमसे नहीं हो पाएगा, हम तो क्या करेंगे, कुछ और देख लेते हैं. कुछ और देखने की जरूरत नहीं आनी चाहिए. आप जब उस करियर में घुस रहे हैं और आपकी ये पहली जॉब अगर एक गुड जॉब है, try and be there for a very long time so that you grow to different levels. Multi-hatting, multitasking is the key word. आज की डेट में बहुत सारे बच्चे स्टार्टअप्स में ज्वाइन करते हैं. उसका कोई रीजन बता सकते हैं? Can anyone just, guys who are already studying with students, seniors can also answer. Why a lot of people go into startups? It's a journey because वहाँ पे आप सिर्फ एक चीज नहीं सीख रहे हो, वहाँ पे आप मल्टीटास्किंग कर रहे हो. So you're getting the exposure of doing multiple things, from making a cold call to going and meeting a client to doing a presentation, and उसके बाद वो प्रोडक्ट को बना के उसको देना. Not the technical side of it, just the designing the product. The technical thing है वो कर ही रही है. But as a management student, आपके पास एक वो स्किल सेट आ जाता है कि कल अगर आप एक entrepreneurial journey के लिए जाते हो, or you getting into a different organization, you have multiple skills. You know that you can do multiple things. सिर्फ आप सिर्फ सेलिंग के लिए नहीं जा रहे हो, आपको मार्केटिंग टेक्निक्स भी पता है, आपकी प्रेजेंटेशन अच्छी है, आपकी कम्युनिकेशन अच्छी है. वो बहुत जरूरी है. आपने क्या पहना है, आपने क्या बात कर रहे हो, आपका क्या तरीका है, ये AI नहीं करेगा, ये आपने खुद करना है. You have to work on your diction, the way you talk, the way you present, the way you get your data in line कि आप जो presentation बना रहे हो. हमने जब एक सेशन किया था पहले आप लोगों के लिए, तो हम इन्हीं मुद्दों पर बात कर रहे थे, because ये बहुत जरूरी है. और ट्रस्ट मी, AI आपको एक प्रेजेंटेशन बना के दे देगा, राइट? 30 seconds उसको आपको प्रेजेंट करना है आगे. But if you do not have your input in that, and you do not have the confidence to talk about it, you do not have your stage presence, you do not know how to talk, how to present it, क्या वो प्रेजेंटेशन का कोई फायदा होगा? राइट? बहुत सिंपल एग्जांपल है. When you go and propose to one, I'm sorry parents, I'm just थोड़ा बच्चे बड़े हो गए वैसे बात करेंगे. When you go and meet a girl, right, or a girl goes and meet a boy, well dressed जाता है ना एकदम, जेल वेल लगा के. मेरे पास ऑप्शन नहीं है, हाँ हुआ करता था, जेल वेल लगा के हमसे ये दाढ़ी है बस, तो यू डू वेरी नीट एंड ड्रेस और आप अपने बेस्ट बिहेवियर पे रहते हो. लाइफ वैसे ही चलेगी. You want to move forward, You need to work on those very important soft skills and communication. ठीक से कम्युनिकेट नहीं करोगे पापा भी पॉकेट मनी नहीं देंगे. कन्विंस करना है ना उनको भी कि 500 की बुक है जैसे जो हम करते थे तो 500 आ जाते थे तो 200 की थी 300 रुपए लगते थे बुक को लेके जाने के लिए क्योंकि साथ में दोस्त भी जाएगा फिर चाय ब्रेक पकड़ा कुछ चलेगा ये सारी चीजें सारा कवर करना है कन्विंस करना होता है ना पेरेंट्स को राइट वो हम बचपन से कर रहे हैं अब बस उसको थोड़ा सा और प्रोफेशनल वे में करना है सो जब मैं बात कर रहा हूँ बहुत सारी चीजों के बारे में तो मेन मुद्दा रहेगा लर्निंग एंड लर्निंग जो आपने लर्न करा है उसको अनलर्न करके नए स्किल्स को कैसे अडॉप्ट करना है ठीक है आपको आगे अपनी लाइफ को अपनी प्रोफेशनल जर्नी को लेके जाने के लिए क्या क्या स्किल सेट चाहिए बिकॉज आज आप एक प्रेजेंट जॉब में घुसे हो फर्स्ट जॉब में ठीक है नाउ यू वांट टू मूव टू द नेक्स्ट लेवल बट नेक्स्ट लेवल के लिए आपके पास कुछ एक्स्ट्रा स्किल सेट्स होने चाहिए तो क्या आप उस पर तैयारी कर रहे हो या आप सिर्फ रोज आराम से ऑफिस जा रहे हो वहां जाके आराम से काम किया 8 घंटे चाय कॉफी सुट्टा एंड बैक अगेन रात को ओटीटी एंड यूर डन ये लाइफ अभी चल रही थी पापा मम्मी के पैसे पे अब अपनी लाइफ आएगी when you will have to live your own life so yes the moment you see things and you were very right about using your social media to learn I'm just going to quote a very personal example my son is in grade 11th now बहुत सोशल मीडिया देखता है और 10th का बोर्ड था मैं बहुत परेशान था मैंने बड़े गूगल के बहुत सारे टैब लगा लिए थे जस्ट टू चेक कि कर क्या रहा है कितना टाइम दे रहा है एंड ही स्कोर्ड 98% इन 10th विदाउट एनी ट्यूटरिंग एनीथिंग और जब मैंने उसके ब्राउजर स्कोर को भी देखा था ना इट वाज ऑन यूट्यूब कोसेरा अलग चीजें जो उसने वहां से अपनी चीजें उठाई उनको क्या लर्न करना है तो यूज इट इन द राइट वे अब मैं बीच में ये भी बोला कि मेरे बेटे ने अच्छा रिजल्ट किया द पॉइंट इज using the social media to your advantage to learn there is so much learning now available all you need to do is to choose the right data which is useful for you right reason हम लोग जब पढ़ते थे तो हमारे को चौक और डस्टर की आदत थी और टीचर्स के डंडे की आज की डेट में वो चीज पॉसिबल नहीं है सीबीएसई ने बोल दिया कहाँ नहीं पढ़ सकते आप राइट यूजीसी ने भी बोल दिया यू कैन स्कूल और बैड लैंग्वेज वगैरह नाउ द पॉइंट इज फॉर यू टू सेल्फ लर्न कैसे होगा राइट डेटा राइट चैनल्स पढ़िए बिकॉज आपकी विजुअल लर्निंग बहुत स्ट्रांग है आप कुछ देखते हैं सुनते हैं तो आपके सिस्टम में बैठ जाता है दैट्स हाउ माइंड इज वर्किंग दीस डेज राइट सो इसलिए इतना सब मटेरियल डेटा अवेलेबल है उसमें से राइट चीजों को चूज करिए एंड स्टार्ट वर्किंग ऑन दैट आज आपका नया न्यू जर्नी व्हिच यू आर अबाउट टू स्टार्ट इन योर मास्टर्स प्रोग्राम सो मास्टर्स में बी द मास्टर्स ऑफ योरसेल्फ एज वेल अब आप अपनी ग्रेजुएशन बाहर आ चुके हो राइट अब आपको अपनी ह्यूमन इंटेलिजेंस के साथ जो मशीन इंटेलिजेंस है जो बहुत प्रेवलेंट होती जा रही है आप उसको साथ में जोड़ के चलिए चैट जीपीटी के लिए सर ने बहुत सिंपल बहुत अच्छी चीज बोली प्रॉम्प्ट इंजीनियरिंग राइट आपको एक व्हाट्सएप पे अपने दोस्त को बुलाने के लिए सो दैट आपको ट्रीट दैट उसको एक बहुत अच्छी सी कहानी लिख के देते हो ना तभी जाके वो दोस्त आएगा खिलाएगा पिलाएगा पैसा भी वही देगा राइट पर अगर कहानी अच्छी नहीं होगी तो दोस्त आएगा नहीं ना simple way chat gpt पे or any other softwares or ai tools you're using just get the understanding कि आपको output कैसे निकालना है वो output आपको help करेगा to become to make your work more easy and more professional but आपकी analysis नहीं waste होनी चाहिए जो आपने पढ़ाई करी है उससे उसको analyze करिए so that आप जब एक नौकरी में घुस रहे हैं या कल आपको कोई कंपनी प्लेस लेती है तो make sure उनको ये मौका ना मिले कि वो आपको 6 महीने या 3 महीने के बाद बोले कि थैंक यू राइट यू डोंट वांट दैट बहुत पढ़ लिया बहुत पैसा लगा दिया पेरेंट्स का भी बहुत मेहनत खुद की भी कर दी राइट तो अपने स्किल्स को इतना रेडी करके लेके जाइए कि 2030 में ये जो पूरी चेंज ऑफ इंडस्ट्री हो रही है नई नई चीजें आ रही हैं तो WEF ये भी बोलता है कि अगर 88% जॉब्स इरेलेवेंट हो रही हैं तो करीबन 90+% जॉब्स बन रही हैं एंड न्यू avenues coming in, right? अब आप अपने skills को अपनी तरह से please mold करें, so that further जब हम दोबारा मिलें, we can then talk about what industries, because I don't want to put you into a scope on the first day कि हम जब आएंगे आपसे मिलने के लिए इंडस्ट्री में हमको ये चाहिए, हमें individuals चाहिए who are ready to adapt and learn, who can do multi-hatting and who are comfortable in doing multiple stuff. so that you have a stronger and a permanent position in the company, and the company grows, you will also grow with it. That has to be the main motto. All right. I think it was very nice talking to you all, where I was only talking and you were all listening. So thank you, and have a wonderful journey ahead. All the best to you, and hope to see you very soon. And we will talk about the actual needs with industry needs. Okay. Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable words. And as rightly mentioned by sir, the world is changing rapidly. So you need to elevate your skills and you need to go beyond your MBA degree and work on your skill set and use the social media for your advantage. Thank you so much, sir, for this session. Now, moving forward, it's my absolute pleasure to introduce Ms. Mandeep Kaur, Associate Director, Corporate Services, KPMG. Ma'am is a highly accomplished professional with 18 years of experience in the domains of design research, innovation strategy, brand development, service design. She is currently as an associate director with Global Business Solutions, and ma'am has also drives the project from the research to ideation and from concept to implementation of leading Indian and global brands like Bacardi, Hero, Viva, Royal Enfield, and Kellogg's. Her expertise lies in the areas of design thinking, brand strategy, and customer experience. A trained design thinking expert, she also knows for the identifying and applying the right tool to unlock the creativity, enable the structured ideation, and translate insights into the strategic solutions. Ms. Mandeep has also played a vital role in organizational transformation, having designed the system for customer experience, built centers for excellence, and contributed to the organizational design for the firms such as Sunlight and Nordia Bank. She is an experienced trainer and educator and conducted the various workshops and sessions at the primary institutes like National Institute of Design, Ahmedabad, NIFT Delhi, Amity University, and G.D. Goenka Design School, Gurugram. Throughout her illustrious career, she has worked across the multiple industries, including FMCG, retail, finance, IT, healthcare, education, and delivering the strategic insights, breakthrough innovations, and impactful brand interventions. Her client list includes some of the most recognized names such as TVS, GSK, ESDC, Mindspace, Lenscards, Clipet, and the list goes on. So we are truly honored to have her with us today. Please join me in welcoming Miss Mandeep Kaur on the stage, a true innovation catalyst and a thought leader in the space of design and strategy. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. A very warm good afternoon to all the students and to MIMT for having me here. I think there is no doubt that you're in really good hands. Okay, you have the experts who've told you exactly where you're headed. Right. Right now, we have so much going on, which, if we talk about tech. But one thing that I want to tell you is that what, sir was saying that, one thing that you have to do is that be curious and stay curious. I feel that I'm an embodiment of that. When I say that, I mean that if you look at my journey, I started with, commercial design, like I'm a graduate in commercial design, which is graphics. Then I thought that, no, that's not enough. I need to do something more. Then I went ahead and did my post-graduation in design management from NID. Then I thought that, okay, let me join a place where I can show my creativity, but also learn processes, systems. How do systems work? How do how are they interacting with each other? For a very long time, I worked in brand strategy where I did primary research myself, and I understood the difference between secondary and primary and how the data, whatever was coming out, was very different and had a very completely different value, added a very different value to all the projects. Then COVID hit. and I took a break because my daughter was very young and she was at home. So I took a break and I did not do any of, I just did freelancing with institutes, took workshops. Then again, I thought that now I want to do something more. And I joined KPMG, which was a completely different world from all that I had done. But I was curious to learn. I was open. So there were certain challenges when they were thrown at me. I would know what does it even mean, and I would be like on the backside checking. Okay, what does this mean? So all these, technology has really helped me understand those. But what has helped me actually cross that bridge and be there and do these digital transformation? What was it? I had no clue 2 years back. What I knew was I knew myself and I knew how to understand the end consumer and their needs. So, in this journey of MBA, I think one of the most important things that you need to do is know yourself first. How many of us or how many of you really know yourself? Which side of the brain is dominant, for example? Okay, let's do one exercise. All of you are sitting, just, just open your arms and close them like this. Okay, keep doing, keep doing. Clutch them, put them back, clutch them, now stop. Which thumb is on your top? So which thumb is on the top? Right, that means you're a left brain person. Is it? How many of you had your left thumb up? You are creative people. So what is the difference? How does a creative person and a more functional person operate differently? Why is it important to know? A creative person has so many ideas that they will not stop. Okay, they'll have ideas, solution, but they need a functional, operational, left brain person to make them achieve their ideas to the end. So it's awesome to have a left brain person partner with a right brain person to for a business, for example. So this is a very small little thing that to know about yourself. You read about how a left brain person and a right brain person operates, but this is just a small thing because we have filters. All of you are going to complete MBA. You're going to go through the same thing, same context. You'll see you'll be attending the same classes. But if you are not different from each other when you're in the industry, how will you differentiate and position yourself differently? What it starts from is knowing yourself, your strengths, your weaknesses. So, for example, I know that this area is my weakness. So, whenever I'm doing a project, for example, financial institutes, when I'm working with them, I know that I'm not very good with that area space. So then I enter with that wisdom and I know who to partner with, right? Because ultimately the job has to be done. Another thing, so first is to understand your biases, okay? Because everything we observe the same thing, but we have a bias. My opinion, same movie which I watch with my friend, I have a different takeout, she has a different takeout, right? So, second thing is that I should be open to collaborate. We work in silos. So, post these 2 years, you will be excellent in optimization in scaling businesses, you know all the tools, you know how to do it, but you cannot do it alone. What you need to know is how different departments need to collaborate without your, I would say, egos is a very light way of saying it, but there are filters. Without your filters, how do you collaborate to get the end result? So when I came to KPMG, we started handling very large projects. So when we are handling large projects, the more the larger the group, the complex the problem. What we observed was that they themselves were not clear on what they really wanted. They would come to us and tell us that we are not doing well. How much we need turnaround. How do we do it? Can you just build digital transformation help us? So just recently, in fact, we were working with an automobile company, and they felt that they just need, their quality assurance department needs a dashboard so that they can see how many vehicles have they tested, how many vehicles are still to be tested, and they felt that they are wasting a lot of time and energy because they are not aware of there are many loopholes there. So we told them that let's have a workshop, let's do a design thinking workshop together, but we need all the departments together in one room. Once we got them together, we did the workshop with them and figured out that their requirement was not one dashboard. It was a complete QMS system, transformation. Because just changing one thing, for example, we did a brilliant job, got the dashboard in place, but people are not ready to use it. The other departments are feeling alienated. Oh, अच्छा, इन्होंने तो अपना dashboard बना दिया, मैं तो नहीं, because engineering needs to fill in for their department. So it does not stop at just digitizing the transformation. There is something called change management, where again you need to understand people, how they behave, what they need, what their needs are, what are their actual, what do they mean. Read between the lines, do primary research, go out there, not just sit, on your desk and work. So the two takeouts that I'm giving you is that first and foremost, it's very important because to understand yourself, because when you are out there working, you do not get time to differentiate between that this is your filter or that's how you're reading it, or it is actually the case. So if you know yourself well, you will not lose time in discovering with the failure, right? And being very open to asking for help. It's okay to, like, I don't understand, just be honest. I don't get it, just help me with this. Today, a lot of it, AI is helping you understand things, but you should not blindly follow it. Again, like sir also mentioned, use your brain. Why? Because today, like just yesterday itself, we were looking for some data. We used 3 AI tools to figure out that, okay, is this the data correct? All the tools are giving something else. And we're like, going to the 3 different doctors, then what is the problem? They all are telling me something else. Now, who do I believe? Right? So I have to use my logic that what are the sources that this one is picking up, and each and every AI tool, where is it coming from? How do they operate? Is Perplexity using, what is the database they are using? You need to get to the core of it because you are the future, right? You have to be curious about using each and every tool that you're using. That where is it coming from? How is it made? What all is it really taking in? Yeah. So with that note, thank you so much for having me here, and I hope that we interact again and we have more sessions. All the very best for your journey, and congratulations for getting it.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your valuable words. And as rightly mentioned by ma'am, stay curious. And actually, as ma'am said, that not having the clue about what was happening to what the journey she has made right now, her journey is actually truly inspirational. And a very important thing that mentioned, ma'am, that asking for help is not bad. So we can actually do that if you need help. Thank you so much, ma'am, for this brilliant session. So moving forward, now we move to a special moment, the laptop distribution round one. This initiative reflects our commitment to empowering the students with the tools they need for the academic and professional success. I humbly request all the esteemed dignitaries and our esteemed guests to kindly come forward and join us in distributing the laptops to the students. I request all the dignitaries to kindly come forward. So we will be calling names one by one. I request the students to kindly line up in front of the stage. So first, I would like to call Aradhya Chaudhary. Do we have Aradhya Chaudhary? Yes. Next, Apurva Singh, Aryan Das, Harsh Kaushik, Nikhil Singh, Nishant Singh, Niva Rana, Prachi Singh, Preet Kumar, Priya Kumari, Priyanka Kumari, Priyanshi Das, Ryan Rahman, Ronak Mishra, Shivani Kumari, Shubham Pandey, Siddhi Singh, Saurabh, Sudhanshu Dixit, Sunil Yadav, Varun Gupta, and Vivek Kumar Prashant. So best wishes to all the students, and I hope that all the students will use this laptop for gaining more insight. So the remaining students will be getting the laptops in the round 2 of laptop distribution, so no need to worry. So moving forward, we truly appreciate the time and the efforts for our esteemed guest for today and actually sharing your expertise and experiences. Your present and the words have left a lasting impact, and we are grateful for your support and commitment to our students' success. So, as a moment of giving the token of appreciation to our esteemed speakers, now I request Dr. Ayush Mangal, Honorable Vice Chairman Sir, to present a memento to Mr. Anil Pathak, Managing Director, VAS Data. Let's have a huge round of applause for Sir. Thank you so much, sir. Now, I request Dr. Prerna Mangal, Executive Director, MGI, to present a memento to Mr. Sandeep Sinha, Head Strategic Initiatives, Key Valve Technologies. Let's have a huge round of applause for Sir. Thank you so much, sir. Now, I request Dr. Ruchika Gupta, Director MIMT, to present a memento to Ms. Mandeep Kaur, Associate Director, Corporate Services, KPMG. Let's have a huge round of applause for her. I once again thank all our esteemed guests for coming today and sharing your experiences with our new batch of MBA++. So there is an announcement for all the students. Those students who are interested in taking the hostel rooms, they are required to get in connection with Mr. Bara. So sir sits in the admin department of A block. So if you want to make a note of it, I'm just reading out the contact number of his. So it is 981 8801 582. I'll repeat it once again. 981 8801 582. And in case of any query, you can ask your concerned faculty members. Additionally, the students whose documentation and fee process is pending, so kindly complete that first and you can visit again to the auditorium. Now moving forward, now I would like to call upon Dr. Richa Sharma, HOD, MBA Department, to come on the stage for the vote of thanks. She holds a master's in administration and a doctorate in marketing. She has been associated with various reputed colleges in NCR since her career commenced as a teacher. Currently, she is heading the Department of MBA. She has gained an experience of more than 19 years in teaching management graduates and the best known for teaching courses in the field of marketing and research. She has written books, research papers for reputed journals and conferences, and has been awarded with various awards in her role as a teacher and a mentor. Now, I request ma'am to kindly take it from here.
Thank you, Sonali ma'am, and good afternoon to all present here, respected dignitaries on the dais, faculty colleagues, parents, and their students who have, like our newly joined family. I welcome you all. And as we draw the curtains of this enriching inaugural session of our orientation program, Deeksharambh, it is my proud privilege to deliver this vote of thanks on behalf of Mangalore Institute of Management and Technology. First and foremost, I extend my deepest gratitude to our visionary management. I sincerely acknowledge in absentia and thank Dr. Atul Mangal, Chairman Sir, Dr. Prerna Mangal, who is very much here, Executive Director, MGI, Dr. Ayush Mangal, VC Sir for MGI, for their continued encouragement, foresight, and unwavering support in making this program a reality. We are truly honored by the gracious presence of our esteemed guests who are here on the dais, and I believe your insights and contributions must have added immense value to our newly, in the students who are joining us today. I'm grateful to our director, Dr. Ruchika Gupta ma'am, for her active involvement and invaluable inputs throughout the planning and execution of this event. A special appreciation also goes to the organizing team whose commitment, coordination, and leadership has been instrumental in successful organizing of this event. Your support is deeply appreciated. To our faculty colleagues, thank you for your unwavering support, cooperation, and all the behind the scenes efforts that made everything run so smoothly. I also extend our heartfelt thanks to Mr. Nali Chauhan, our Master of Ceremony for the day, for seamlessly anchoring today's proceedings. Mr. Sachin Sir and Vishan Sir, our IT support team, for ensuring flawless technical execution. And last, but by no means the least, a big thank you to all our new family members, like MIMT family members, our new students and parents, for attending this session today. Once again, thank you all for being a part of this event and contributing to the success. May the dialogues initiated here inspire in you roles that you can develop in innovation or maybe in transforming your lives as your journey starts here at MIMT from today. Thank you so much. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now I request everyone to stand in the honor of our national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड द्राविड उत्कलगङ्गा विन्ध्य हिमाचल यमुना गङ्गा उच्चल जलधितरङ्गा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you so much, everyone. Dear students, you are kindly requested to please be seated until our esteemed guests and the dignitaries left the auditorium. Let us maintain the decorum and show our respect as they make their way out.